thank you so much for just sharing that space, for sharing the beautiful space of group healing and group up leveling that we've just gone through. The feeling that we get in those groups is, it's just a beautiful, beautiful space, because it's that no strings attached giving, where you're giving in a true sense. You're truly giving joy and love and abundance and peace to others, because that is what you're truly desiring for them, which is what you're teaching your mind about how the world actually works, which is then what your mind is then going to turn the world into for you. So it's a beautiful thing that you're doing for others, which in turn is a beautiful thing you're doing for the self, which in turn is a beautiful thing that you're doing for the world. And I'm just really grateful to get to be in that space with you and to have shared what we've just gone through. Now, there's a few little tips here to try and help you for moving forward, and this is a really important little clip, so by all means just save it and feel free to come back to it whenever you need. But you will have been given an intention, and that intention, there'll be a clip on how to use intention, but the intentionality that you've been given is an aspect of the true self. It's an aspect of who you truly are. It's what the universe is trying to give to you, so you can know that it's already done. The universe is trying to give you this thing that is truly perfect for you, and it is the thing that brings you your greatest joy. So you really want to pay attention to it. You want to give importance to it, and you absolutely want to trust in it, because it is just truth. Now, follow the clip on intentionality as to how you use intentionality in your life. That's really simple moving forward. But the second thing you want to do in terms of dissolving stress, because what's just happened is you will almost certainly have been given, or most likely you will have been given, at least one belief, possibly more. But you were in a shared intentional space, a shared space where there was just safety, there was just acceptance, there was just peace, there was no judgment, there's no fear, there's no guilt, there's no shame, there's no anything wrong, there's no wrong you can do. And you've set up this coherence of heart and mind. And so everything that was experienced in that space was shared. So all of the beliefs that were given, that were just beautiful and from truth and given to others, to the subconscious minds of others in that group, you now own as well. It's in your mind because you're sharing this space of mind. Now, all of those beliefs are in your mind. So, and they will have all been written down. They'll be in your notes and you will have them. So you'll have the one that was given to you. And that's probably the one you want to focus on most. But all the other beliefs are there. They're all from truth. They're all from that infinite intelligence. So they're all truth, and they will all be in your mind. Now, the more truth you have in your mind, the less conflict you have in your mind, which means the more peace you have. And peace is the space where love abides. So you're literally, again, bringing more love into your life. And if you're looking for healing, well, love is the most powerful and most amazing healer. So bringing that space, opening up that space of peace, which is where love abides, brings healing, but it also brings more joy and abundance and all the things that you're looking for in terms of up-leveling. If you're looking to dissolve stress, use that process of intentionality that you've been given. You'll literally just set the mind, give it importance, give it trust. If you've been given a different process, then by all means use that if there's something more specific. But intention, importance, and trust, that is your awareness for your intention. Bring that to that space. You'll notice that the stress just dissipates and goes down almost certainly straight away. If you find yourself beautifully at peace and you feel that there's no conflict in that situation, pat yourself on the back, give yourself a little high five, and you're done. Off you go, get on with your day. If you notice that you still feel a level of stress, so if you're looking to heal something or it's a stressful situation and you still feel a little bit of stress, then there's another few steps that you can take. If you're looking to manifest something and you feel like, I'm having doubt, or I'm struggling to feel like it's coming, or I'm just feeling resistance on some level, again, it's the exact same process. You would use the intentionality, find the importance, the intention, the importance, and the trust. And then what you would do, once you've brought your awareness of that intentionality to the space where you're looking to either remove stress or remove resistance, once your awareness for the intentionality is in that space, then what you will do is you'll complete 3 visual repetitions. And a visual repetition is just where you're going to take the belief, and once again, I would recommend that you either go to the belief that you were given specifically, or the one that when you look down the list of beliefs, the one that for the specific situation that you find yourself in, the one belief there that just makes you feel a relaxation, that makes you just feel peace. Peace is the guide to truth. So when you look down that list of beliefs and you just feel, that one just makes me feel calm, that's probably the one you're looking for. Take that belief, visualize the space, wherever it is. It might be where you are now if you're experiencing a stress response, or if it's a manifestation, you might be literally imagining a future state where everything is already done and you're in your life of abundance and freedom. But if you're feeling like that's resisting, well, that's the stress response that you're overcoming. So you would take your awareness of the intentionality to that space, and then as you look at that space, and again, you're just observing, you're just noticing from whatever point in space that you happen to be, you would then just visualize the words of the belief written somewhere in that space. Visualize them. If you struggle to see them, if you're someone who finds visualization difficult, a simple tip that's really helpful is you could just visualize yourself actually writing the words. And when it's easier to just visualize yourself writing the words, go with some novel color. Go with an enormous paintbrush, something that's really just different and strange to the brain. The more strange it is to the brain, the better. So the more novel it is, the more attention the brain's going to pay to it. So you could go with some bright neon color or some amazing fluoro color with this crazy looking paintbrush if you wanted, or you could have a big highlighter or a big paint pen. Don't go with a habitual biro, the thing that you use every day. Use something different, and then see yourself writing those words in that space. Even if you can only visualize that one letter at a time that you're actually writing, that's fine. That's all you need. So if you can see one letter at a time, you've already seen the words. If you can visualize the whole sentence, that's also great. But visualize the words written, then there's nothing you need to understand. There's nothing you need to figure out. There's nothing you need to know. You're just going to visualize and just notice. Just notice those words sitting there. Then notice the space. Notice the self in the space, because once again, you're looking at this from the perspective of the observer, so you can see yourself in that space. Once you've done that, do it again. Put the words in a different place in that space. Do the exact same process. You might change the color, you might change the brush, you can vary some things up if you like. But then once you've done it a second time, notice both, notice the space, notice the self, then do it a third time. Put the words somewhere else in that space. Once you've completed 3, notice all 3. Again, it's not important that you have to be able to read all those words letter for letter. You know what they are. You've put them there. You can have an awareness of them. You just know there's 3 sentences there. If you can see them perfectly, amazing. If you're just aware that there's some sentences there and it's somewhere in there you know what the words are, perfect. Notice those words. Then notice the space. Notice the self. Notice your awareness for the intentionality. And again, your awareness is the intention itself, the importance and the trust that you placed on it. And then once you've got all of that, then come back to the feeling and check in. And you'll almost certainly notice that the feeling has changed. Now again, if you're just going by trial and error with those beliefs and the feeling doesn't change, repeat the process with a different belief. Take a different belief from the list. There will be one there that literally dissolves everything that you're experiencing for you. And so literally that's all you will need to do to either dissolve stress, which gets you back on track to healing or just peace or whatever state of being you're looking to actually manifest in your life. Or if you're looking to actually create change where you're manifesting a specific result, you're manifesting something into your or manifesting an experience of life. If you feel resistance, well again, reason would tell you that resistance can only come from illusions, because real reality, that which is true, opposes nothing. Real reality opposes nothing. There's only effortlessness, there's only peace, there's only flow. There's no resistance in real reality. So you would know that if you experience resistance towards this true manifestation that's coming, because again, the intentionality that you were given is from infinite truth, so you know that the intentionality is true. If you're experiencing resistance, you would know, reason would tell you, that there must be an illusion somewhere. There must be an illusory belief or value or faith that's still in your mind somewhere. And that's what you're experiencing. So you're simply using your awareness of the intentionality, which is truth, along with your new belief, again, which is truth, and you're bringing those into awareness, and you're simply dissolving the resistance which is there, which is just an illusion. It's an untruth. So you're literally allowing yourself to look upon the illusion, the illusory belief or value or faith that's in the mind without protecting it. And you're simply just looking at it in the awareness of your intention and the awareness of the belief. Bring that into the light of conscious awareness and you'll find the resistance literally dissolves. And so that is literally how you're going to keep yourself on track at any point that you feel a stress response or you feel that you're stuck in any way. So that is what you want to do. The last part of this is share. Remember, exactly the same as we did in the group. Wherever sharing occurs, you create cause, and cause and effect go hand in hand. So come back to the little space where you can connect with the people that were in the group, share with others in your day-to-day awareness, anyone that you can share the feeling that you have that you created in our session, anyone that you can give that feeling away to is going to increase the amount of that feeling that you have, and you're going to change the perception that others are seeing you in, which changes the world that you're experiencing. But a really powerful way to do that is to come back to the group and share it with others in the group, whether we're in a chat group or we're in a message thread or a group email, whatever we've set up, come back to that space and share it, because you're literally tapping into that frequency that already exists in the group, and you're increasing the reality of the result for you and for others in the group, which just gives to you and gives to them, and it literally just keeps that abundance coming. So they're the steps. Really simple. Follow them. Go back over this video as many times as you need to, and then remember that these group sessions are set up to snowball. The effect is set up to snowball. So they're available for you whenever you choose, whenever you need it. You literally only need to have it come into your awareness that, you know what, I think I want to improve everything in my life. Or I think there's one thing I want to improve in my life. Come back, let's do it. Because every single time you do this, you're going to be improving multiple things in your life, perhaps everything in your life. And where that goes over time is somewhere absolutely amazing. So if you commit to that on any level, whatever the level is that feels right to you, you will just find things in your life absolutely taking off, and I would absolutely love to get to share that with you. So use the process, come back, share it, come back, repeat, go again, go again, go again, and you'll just literally find yourself experiencing more and more of everything that comes to you in that true intention that was given.